Hello. We are back. This is another episode of Eternal Invite, and as you can see, I have a returning special guest as always.
And my name will be down there.
Yes,
I seeing my name
right, and not yourself. Wait, let me turn this down. There we go. Wait, that's the wrong one too. Hold on. There we go.
Lord God.
There we go.
What kind of rinky-dink operation is this? The best kind.
Hey, I was doing my best. I was troubleshooting before you got here. And I think I got it all ironed out. I even got this little special close up.
Listen, man, I get paid to do this, and you doing it better than me. So don't even, you know what I'm saying? Do not feel bad.
I doubt that. I doubt I'm doing this better. Let me see. How do I get rid of this browser now? Because I don't actually want it up there. This is all a part of the podcast.
Yeah,
I do
we
very
playing this
minimal editing to these things. Shit, man. Not even before we get started. Just tell us your name real quick and some of your credentials.
Well, what up, though? Ruvio Jones is not what my mother named me, but it's the name that was given to me by myself when I started rapping. There were other names that I won't mention. They weren't good.
Omnipotent Master of 2067.
See, I said I wouldn't mention it. He did it. So now you know all of my passwords.
Oh no.
I don't have. That's not true. I don't have time to type Omnipotent Master. What was I thinking? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you saw into the future. You didn't have to think.
It's still 40 some odd years. I might still get there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I do songs sometimes, and sometimes people ask me to do songs, so I'll do it then. And then other than that, just try and take a nap. I'm an old man. That's my whole jazz. You know what I mean?
Excellent. That's beautiful. Let's just get right into some bullshit, man.
I'm with it.
You sent me something this morning.
Yeah.
That cracked me up.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna just bring it up here on the screen because I can do that. Look at this.
Look, man, I love it.
First off, tell the people what we're looking
all right, so what we're looking at is a Marvel Legends 2-pack with Luis and the villain Ghost from Ant-Man and the Wasp. Was originally $50. I just happened to go on the Best Buy website just randomly, and I was like 10 for Michael Pena, who is arguably the greatest living actor of our time. And that's only partially a joke because this guy on the real can do, you know, he was in this movie doing pitch perfect comedy.
Yeah.
But he can be in something else and be the illest dramatic character. So seeing someone like Michael Pena and then someone like what's my man? That's Ant-Man, Paul Rudd. Who same thing, like one of the funniest dudes alive, but can do the dramatic stuff just like comedians are a special group.
Yeah.
Because they know how to tap into that pain when necessary. But seeing them dudes play off of each other is incredible in these movies, even if the movie itself isn't that great. So, Michael Pena, it's basically an action figure of Michael Pena. There's no mask.
No, he's not a hero. Well, I mean, he plays a heroic protagonist role in these movies, but he don't got no powers.
He don't have no suit. He got a suit, dog. You know what I'm saying?
The thing that cracked me up most when you sent me this is I forgot that they had a company in the movie that was called X-Con.
That's right.
But the fact that his shit just says X-Con Luis.
X-Con Luis, dog.
or is that Spanish? X-Con Luis?
Nope. No, that's Con. An ex-convict, dog. And he the way that man is holding the mini lab is killing. So I was like, hey man, I gotta all the homies need to know this exists.
You get a big ass ant in there.
Yeah.
If you'd like.
For fun. That was an extra $5 on his own in that pack. You know what I'm saying?
When I first saw this, I was like, does he have a rolling suitcase? Is he going to the airport?
That's and
But that's a building.
that's what I thought too. That is Pim's Mini Lab, and I'm like, oh dog, give me that $10.
Yeah.
Send me that right now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I had to let all the folks know in case they was trying to get down, because 10 instead of 50. Like it could
Look
have.
at the pictures on the back of the box. I was just like, I'm me.
This is how much I enjoy a deal, right? They used to be $50. It could have been probably a hunk of dung in that box, and I'd have been like, that dung is $40 off. I'll buy it and put it on the wall. But yes, look at that picture of ex-con Luis.
Bro, have you like where is he going on in the display case? Is he gonna be prominently towards the front?
That's my hopes. You know what I'm saying? I just like, you know what I mean? Like I want folks to know that I was here for look, Ghost looked dope. Oh yeah. Don't get me wrong, but I was
head swap and
you're right. That whole the outfit is cold. Come on, man. Michael Payne in a suit. That's what I'm here for, dog.
Look at all them points of articulation.
That's right. You got the ankle pivot.
Dog, look at his face.
Dog.
Why? He kind of look like Aziz Ansari.
I
dog.
see it. If I ever am in a situation where like Michael Payne is going to be at this con or he might be coming to the job or something, I'm like, dog, tell me in advance.
Right.
I need to know. I need him to sign this
Yo,
immediately.
I was gonna say you got to bring that ex-con
Dog,
Luis.
he need to know how much I care. Like, I understand I waited until it was like 70-80% off.
Right.
But
hey, when did you buy this?
don't ask me those questions, Michael Pena. You know what I'm saying? But I know your whole name. I know how to swag out the N in your last name. Sign this for me. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever watched Eastbound and Down?
I've seen maybe an episode because I remember you telling me like I had to watch it. I hadn't had HBO.
Right.
And then when I had it, it was like I get to it when I get to it. I didn't get to it.
It's all good. I just say that because I believe he was in season 2 of that.
Yeah.
Again, diving into the comedy and whatnot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, he was killing it in that too.
Dude's a master, man. Like I just enjoy watching him working anything that he does because it's like, man, that's the same Michael Payne that was doing that and that.
All right.
And man, good.
Well, shit, man, that's what's up. Shit, man, what else is going on, man? How's fatherhood, man? You were the first of us, or at least the first that I recognize.
right.
The first of the trio. To go down that road. Man.
Well,
how's
it's
it treating you?
like I kept him alive at 5. That's what I'm gonna call it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one of them things where like it's a long amount of time. But like if I can get through them first 5 years, then I guess we gonna be all right. So he about to start kindergarten.
Woo!
Yeah, so
Go away.
Yeah, nah,
for many hours.
It's crazy because like I'm as excited for him as I am for my mother because she has, for the glut of the time he's been alive, been the one watching him during the day because both the wife and I gotta work.
Right.
So like just to be able to know that like her Monday through Friday will just be freed up, man. Right. She might live another 50 years off this dog. You know what I'm saying? Cause
you think he was subtracting years? Damn.
How can you not like? like dog, my dog loves to talk. Right. Like I love talking, but I never. This is my first and only kid. So
wait, first and last.
Yeah. Oh, Lord, I can't do this. I can't do this no more, dog. Like
Singleton.
It's And just in case anybody knows, he's great. That kid is truly wonderful. But boy, a kid is still a kid.
Yep.
And them little bastards are something.
Hey, you gotta throw that into that Luther Vandross song. A rose is still a kid is still a
A
kid.
kid is still a kid.
And them little bastards.
They know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but like, you know, he's one of those that really enjoys talking and also enjoys knowing that you hear him say things.
Mm.
So it's like if he wakes up and it's time to go.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Off the rip.
Off rip. He'll be like, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? So it's like I know until my mother can like persuade him to take a nap, he's talking from 9 a.m. to about 1 p.m. straight.
Damn.
I'm like, man, she hasn't had to deal with this for many moons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, you know, just for that to be on some random teacher's shoulders is going to be for her in particular very nice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And plus, like, you know what I mean, like, because of the, you know, the years that we had to you know, hit the off button, he didn't go to preschool. Mm-hmm. So he's been around grown-ups for the most of his days, but like anytime he's just like, he'll go to camp or something like that. Anytime he's around kids, he lights up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm excited for him to be around, you know, some more kids and see how that whole thing gonna work out.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Gotta get him out of that. I'm definitely, you know, mine is 4 now. So
Yeah.
like we're getting close to that age too, as far as like having her go to like everyday school.
For sure.
She goes to preschool right now, and you know, it's she gets to be around kids,
Yeah.
but you know, partly because of, you know, the whole COVID shit, she spent a lot of time away from kids before she was back in the thick of the mix or whatever.
Right.
And yeah, she ain't quite adjusted yet, man.
Right.
And like the last time I went to pick her up, you know what I'm saying, later that day, I was told like, oh yeah, she like, well, like she was sad. This was the first part of it. Got her. She was sad about something that happened during the day, but she was happy to see me.
Right.
I asked her what's wrong. She basically tells me like, you know, kids weren't being nice to her and whatnot.
Right.
Find out later from her mom that she hit a kid.
Oh well.
So it's like, oh, like you were being a bully.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't say that to her, but I was like, oh, like I know the real story now. Like you're in there punching kids.
Right.
Maybe because they don't want to be nice to you. I don't know, but like you punched somebody, and now it's like, oh, they're mean.
yeah. Like, yeah, well, I
Like,
mean, you sure it's mean?
Yeah, like
Or they don't like being punched.
like you was up in there like Buster Douglas. Yeah, kids don't like that.
They're not the biggest fans.
No, they're not fans of 80s and 90s boxers. They want a more updated reference. That's what those kids want. But yeah, man, like, you know, when she goes to like school, that's gonna be interesting. Just because right now she's only in the preschool like 3 days out of the week.
Right.
But you know that every day is gonna be something different.
Yeah.
Because then those I don't know, man. I'm a little frightened because I'm like, please don't be punchy in there.
Right.
Because that I don't know what it is about, like, I guess because it's more kids, so it's like a bigger pool of parents too.
Yeah.
It's like you might get into one of them situations where it's like, damn, I gotta fight an adult.
I gotta get at a grown up, dog.
I gotta fight an adult because my kid punched somebody.
Right.
Damn it.
Right.
It's like gang rules. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, hey, if you get jumped, we all get jumped.
and yeah, if one of the homies jump in, we going for it. And like, so, man, it's tough because, like I said, I am excited.
All right.
But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, my wife is going to be making sure it's because I'm gonna be at work. She works from the crib, so she's gonna be making sure, you know, that he's wearing a mask at the school or whatever. So just off rip, he gonna be the odd man out for the most part.
Right. You don't think he gonna snatch that boy off once he get
honestly, I don't think so. Just like he's very good about keeping it on. But I mean, again, there's gonna be in theory there's gonna be some peer pressure. There might be somebody that's like trying to get at him or make fun because of it, and then that's when I'm gonna have to swoop in and push a little child over. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta actually think about that. Like, man, don't like this kid. This kid is 5. Don't push him. Them, like it could be him, her, whatever.
Right.
Don't push this kid too hard.
Like he gotta get pushed, but
just think of it like being the Hulk. You know what I'm saying? Like, just don't push too hard. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like mind your strength.
Just enough for him to like stumble back.
Yeah, right.
Not topple over.
But it's like, dog, I haven't gotten that out of my head where it's like if somebody does something to my kid undeservedly, then I don't care the age. It's like I feel like I'm gonna do some things that I shouldn't.
Will Ferrell, John C. Reilly's Step Brothers mode, and they beat up some kids at the end of that movie.
That's right.
Beat the shit out of some kids.
So you know what I mean. So pray for me. Pray for me. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, man. It'll be all right, man. I think. I don't know. He probably won't be the only person wearing the mask.
For sure. I'm just talking about like the numbers are probably going to be like vastly different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's definitely gonna be slanted. I mean, I know with the preschool, they had some masking policies for a while, but then they gave up on those. Bro.
Right.
They gave up on those.
I mean, they probably witnessed the kids not giving a damn one way or another, right?
Yeah, it's real hard to keep a kid's mask on, especially when they're like sub age 5.
Right.
You try to tell a kid more than one direction at one time, it's like, what, huh? I've lost both of them now. I've lost all of them, so... Mask off, hands unwashed, etc.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But as far as like my daughter's health, like, she's had COVID once.
Yeah,
that was over a year ago, I believe. Which I think she got it from her grandma, but I'm not gonna say that on record.
Yeah.
But for the most part, my daughter just has me catching hella colds, like regular ass colds.
Right.
It's like, damn, bro, why am I congested again? Oh yeah, because I had to walk into like the petri dish called preschool.
That's the thing that I'm genuinely not excited about. Like,
yeah, the petri dish is bigger.
I went my whole life not having to hear the words foot and mouth in the same sentence.
How do you get that, dog?
I don't know, and that shit sounds so gross. when you come up with the name of the disease and it's just like the name of the things, dog.
It's parts of the body.
That shit got to be gross, dog.
And I'm wondering, like, with that, like, is it because it does something to the foot and mouth, or is that how you get it? Something done to your foot?
I'm gonna throw up right now. I'm gonna throw all the way up.
Or feet in mouth.
Like come on, man. Like, and the fact that just like people end up getting it, grown-ups. You know what I'm saying? End up getting it like it's just some other shit. Like you got a disease that sound made up, dog.
Yeah,
this shit sound like ugh.
It's like if you call some shit I got chest and back virus. Like what?
like come on, dog. The doctor didn't call it that.
Yeah,
like
get
yes,
creative.
Yes, they did.
Get creative.
Hand, foot, mouth. Is that?
Yeah, hand, foot, and mouth disease, and they just got this kid that's just like, yeah, I love it. Socks off. This is great. What does it say? A common children's virus causing sores in the mouth and rash on the hands and feet. The condition is spread by direct contact with saliva or mucus. to the feet. No, I guess you just gotta get in contact with saliva.
I don't like it.
You don't gotta get it on your feet.
I don't like it, man.
Let's click this. Oh no, I don't want to see pictures. Confused with foot. Wait, hold on. Hand, foot, and mouth disease is often confused with foot and mouth disease.
Oh no, there's a whole different one.
Also called hoof and mouth disease.
Come on, man.
Which affects cows, sheep, goats, and pigs.
What are we doing?
So, so I guess foot and mouth is specifically for the livestock, and we get hand, foot, and mouth disease. Yummy.
Why
Yummy.
I don't, and this is why I get frustrated because the stuff, and it's like I have to remember I'm a grown up, but stuff that is like natural to me, it's like you got to teach the kids, right. and I feel like at the point where you've learned how to like wash your hands, just do it right all the time.
Just
so
do
like
it right.
when
all
he does
time,
it
every time.
yes, and it's like we've done this a bunch of times. Like right. I don't want your butt on my sink, and it might be your hand to your butt to how, but it's like you gotta tell them this stuff for the rest of their small lives.
Bruh.
It drives me nuts, man.
Bruh, my daughter will still do this thing. It's very similar where like it'll be time to wash hands or whatever. So I typically have to have her stand on something so she can reach the sink or whatever. But like, you know, she don't want to do that part.
Right.
Where it's like you have to get to the water.
Yes.
Like I don't want to have to pick you. I will pick you up and put you on top of a box. But you can literally just jump like Spider-Man when I don't need or want you to. But now you can't get on this box. And then like she gets very specific about certain things. So it's like, you know, we got the little liquid soap or whatever. You can't put it in just one of her hands. You gotta give her a drop in each hand. Okay? Before the hand washing starts. And then at that point, it's like you have to keep reminding her while you're standing there, rub your hands together.
You're making me so mad.
Rub them together under the water.
We shouldn't have to deal with this.
No. Definitely not. Like, this is like a 5-time tops explainer.
Yeah.
But every time. Rub your hands together.
It's like the most important part.
Yeah.
You can't just have a dollop of soap in one spot and then like I'm done.
It's not hand washing if you're not rubbing anything.
That's right.
You just wasting soap.
You just got some gel in your hand. It's not helpful.
Well, yeah, it's not called soap hand.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she does that. You know, she's gotten a little bit better about the bathroom.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I'm not gonna go in depth here because you know this will live on the internet
for
years and years, and she'll maybe be embarrassed about it. But like she's doing pretty good in there. It took a long time to get there.
Yeah.
But she's stepping it up.
Well, that's just listen, man. It's funny because you know, like I said, I was the first one, so I'm still catching the hell that you know that you are to some degree, and some stuff's gotten a lot better. But it's like it's just like it still keeps going. You know what I'm saying? And it's like he's a year older. He knows all the things. Whether or not he's going to comply is a whole different story. You know what I'm saying? So it's just to a degree. It's actually, I respect the defiance to a degree because sometimes it's actually funny.
Yeah.
Like but man,
so sometimes you gotta give it up. You like I give it up.
Right?
You gotta give it up now.
But boy, sometimes it's like, dog, why? Like, do you like playing with toys? Because it don't seem like it. You know what I'm saying? And I was listen, I'm bad. I like, look, I'll throw all this away. I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
I try to hit my daughter with the same type of shit. Like this is my new one. I like this one. I don't know if it fully is effective yet, but when she's like disobeying or like misbehaving, I'll be like, I'm not having fun.
Yo.
It makes me laugh inside every time I say it. But I'll tell her, like, I'm not having fun right now.
Right.
And sometimes that'll make her snap out of it because, like, when we're together, she's always, you know, she wants to do fun stuff. That's how daughters are with dads.
Sure.
You know, at least in my findings.
Yeah.
They just like, let's do fun stuff, daddy. You know, while they are kind of assholes to their mothers, which sucks. But you know, that's how it is sometimes. But yeah, man, that shit.
Yeah. So it's that like every experience I have, every time I'm like, how did humans make it? First of all,
bro,
and then secondly, I'm like, I can't believe people are doing this more than once. I've had some things happen where I'm like babies are cute, toddlers are cute, but like once they get to that age where it's like they think they know everything, it's like, man, this is not fun.
I'm not having fun.
Like I can't be having like real arguments with a 5-year-old. This is stupid.
No, bro. It's like you like if you walked out of that door right now, you wouldn't last 3 minutes. You have to listen to me.
However, somehow you are the smartest person in this room, and it's like, man, and again, to a degree, it's impressive because I'm like, man, like this dude says some real like elevated shit to me sometimes, man. Like he had a Happy Meal. And you know, he got a toy in it from the Marvels.
Right.
At another point, he got another Happy Meal. Got a toy from the Marvels. It was the same toy. He was like, they gave me a duplicate, and I was like, yo, what? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, this kid is smart,
right? And
I can't stand it. Cause he really thinks, you know, there are those times where he's sure. Like
do some taxes, kid. Fill out them duplicates.
Like if you know the duplicate is, you should know the 1040 is.
Man, you need to
get
know
to it.
The tax code.
I don't want to do it. You got it.
You gotta put these kids to work, man. Okay, you want to be smart. You want to come out here with the high word score, Scrabble words. Okay, like next time I need anything written. Like you better be on top of it.
Like, oh, you got that. You know how to do this. Change my oil, dog. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to the next thing.
I would love to see that as like a a television show, having kids try to do like adult jobs.
You just see a kid on one of them rolling things just coming from up under a car, dog. Like, your muffler's done.
I just imagine like the kids doing everything badly. So like
100%.
So like that kid would be like screaming underneath the car with a mouthful of oil. Like, oh, mommy,
I don't like the way this tastes. Hey, I would pay for that subscription. I would watch that in a minute, dog.
Put a kid to work in like a neighborhood diner.
Well, have you seen that show Old Enough?
No, what is that?
So Old Enough is a show that originates in Japan, and on Netflix they have some of the episodes, and it's kind of that where like it might be a for real 2-year-old or something like that, where they just send them to the store. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing. Now, of course, there's a camera crew there, so they make sure that they're not in any real danger.
Okay.
But they send little sons of bitches out. You know what I'm saying? It might be a half-mile walk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You might have to go up some stairs and down some stairs just for them to buy some ramen. You know what I mean?
Young Shinji went alone.
Hey,
bought.
It was like go ahead, and it like when it first dropped on Netflix, it was like a sensation. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody had ever seen nothing like that in Japan. Like, yeah, that's how we get down, baby.
Yeah, we send kids out to the
Fuck
wild.
them kids. like I respect it. So like when it's crazy too, because like when I see stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, I'm like, dang, like have I been doing this wrong? Man, real quick story. Mm-hmm. So we went to Tokyo when my kid was almost 2.
Okay.
And I got a homie out there, so when he heard that we were coming, he invited us to his house.
Right.
And he has an older kid and a younger kid. At that point in time, I think his older kid might have been about 6, and the younger kid was, I think, approximately 2. So she was a little bit younger than mine.
Okay.
So like we outside, and then she's like running down the sidewalk, which is at an incline, and then there's a street at the end. I see her running. Dad, Mom, don't budge. I'm like, they watching this? They was like, she ain't gonna go out in the street. And she hit about maybe like a couple feet before the street, and turn right back around. I'm like, damn, I am a shit dad. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like they got this little kid like an invisible fence. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what am I doing wrong? And she was also peeling her own orange out. Like, Jesus Christ, this kid's a grown up.
That is nifty. I feel what you're saying, but like as I'm sitting here thinking about it, I'm like, you know what? Japan does have like some high ass suicide rates.
Man, that's fair.
So it's like, I don't know, maybe there's like the trade off. Like you can get your kid to like stay alive as a youth, but they won't want to keep doing it as an adult.
Get to about 22. I'm like, oh, I had enough of this.
Like, that's why when you watch an anime, they always have like the fences on the roofs.
That's right.
Because that's apparently how it really goes down. Like, damn.
That's wild. Like, you can't jump that high.
That's an interesting trade off though, bro. It's
right.
Yeah, I got you out here where you can, not run out into the street, but everything else we got going on is making stuff unbearable.
Like, these might be the best cartoons you'll ever see in your life, but somebody getting traded in for it. That should sound bold.
Oh my god. Shit, man. Yeah, parenting, man. That's. Ooh boy. Yeah, I'm definitely. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I would do it again. Other times I'm like, no. Like right now it's cool. Like age 4 is cool enough where it's like, okay, I can see that you are building skills on top of others. Where
For
like
sure.
certain, like just having to keep you alive, I'll be less stressed about that maybe in a couple of years,
right?
Because you'll be able to, get around a little bit better by yourself. But like, when I think back maybe to like the first. Really, that whole first year, by the start of the second year, it was like, okay, we kind of got the hang of this little stage or whatever. But like that first year, dog, I don't never want to experience that.
Right.
Like that's what I first became addicted to Red Bulls for a time. Where I used to have like 4 in a day. It was not sleeping.
Right.
We was out here like checking this kid's temperature all throughout the night. It was all kind of like hospital trips and etc. It's like I can't do that anymore.
Right. But what you also can't do is skip that whole situation. That's why I was like, I don't know, man. I don't think I'm doing this anymore.
That would be. I mean, it's funny. Like for people that want kids, I don't understand why adoption is not more of a thing.
Right.
Where you could just like pick somebody up who can be like, hey, what up? Yeah, I can clean my own room. I also know how to make dinner for myself.
Right. So we just gonna fast forward right to the to the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, hey, let's go see the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles together.
Right. We out here with these helpless twerps. These chumps.
Yep.
No, my kid is cool though, man. She likes to her thing. She's interested, man. Like she likes to pick flowers. Like she just wherever she is, she needs to find the flowers and pick them and compare them. And then like I have an app on my phone that lets you like see what flowers are what.
Right.
She wants me to scan the flowers all the time, and then she wants to know the names. I don't know if she's remembering these names.
Right.
But she asks me the names every time. Like, what's this one? What's this one? You gotta scan it. Like, all right. I will play along.
See, man, and that stuff like that. It's so fun. You know what I mean? Like they do so many fun and cute and hilarious things. You know what I'm saying? But just like, you know, with anything else, it's easier to remember that negative stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I try my best to focus on you know, all the good, because like there's gonna be that hour where we're arguing about something that will not matter. You know what I'm saying? To both of us. 40 minutes afterwards, you know what I'm saying? But it's part of the game. So I'm just trying to play it right, man.
It's funny with me, man, because I'm kind of the reverse, where like all of the bad stuff I just block that out. Like let me numb that out. Let me block that out. Because or else I'll go crazy.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like all the cute stuff that stays at the front of my mind because it has to for our mutual survival.
Right. Exactly. Right.
Like, I have to remember those things. But yeah, man, fatherhood, all that jazz.
Mm-hmm.
What else is going on out here? I saw recently that you met one of hip hop's legends. Would you like to speak on that at all? We got a little bit of time.
So sometimes people come through where I work, and on this particular occasion, it was LL Cool J, right? Mm-hmm. Now, I don't know if he's gonna hear this. Like, I'm not the biggest LL Cool J fan. I think like everybody knows that I don't have a personal problem with dude. I was just never the biggest fan. But like,
never a big fan of Big LA.
Not especially not Big Ellie. But I like my favorite LL Cool J stuff is probably from when he was like 19 years old. You know what I'm saying? Cause dude was just doing some stuff. But like I still have a reverence. It's like, man, this dude. Okay, first of all, as I put on the internet, this guy's very tall, right? And like I guess it's hard to fathom it because he was
Is it
so
hard as hell.
Shut up.
LL Cool J.
Dude is so muscly that I think in my mind I assumed he was probably like 5'10". You know what I'm saying? He was definitely 6 and change. So like, dude walked up and it's just this imposing figure. I'm like, geez, this shit is crazy. But like, dude was incredibly nice, and that is always, you know, like again, whatever thought I might have had about this man beforehand when you are super nice just out the gate, it's like, all right, you know what I mean? I guess we're fine. But
it's okay about what you did to cannabis.
Yeah, no, it's not. No, it's not. Still, and yeah, that's the thing. Like for me, that's just gonna go down in history as one of the wackest things I've ever like personally to not understand that someone is showing you love, and then be like, change it, you. I'm bigger than you. And he was like, oh, okay, no problem. He's like, I'm going to cuss you out on my own song that you're on with me later on. I don't like that. And that's one of the things that stuck with me. But he is a nice person. But dog, this is real.
Okay.
I had a hard time going to sleep last night because I was like, why did he abbreviate every word in his stage name except cool? Why didn't he go with Ladies Love CJ or LLC James? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was it about like, and you know how like a lot of acronyms, like it wouldn't sound good to you if you heard it right away. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know, because people have been saying it for like years or decades or whatever, then you get used to it. You know what I'm saying? Like in the NCAA sounds stupid.
Too many letters off top.
Yeah, it sounds dumb. But like when you've been saying it for 40 years, where everybody's gonna get used to it. So it's like when you came up with LL Cool J, and I could have made any of them letters or any of those words, letters. But I'm gonna keep that one. And to me, if I was a friend, I'd be like, man, that sounds dumb, and I would have been completely wrong.
I guess. I mean, again, like I think it helps that like he actually made music that people like. Was like, all right, I call him that long ass shit. You know what I'm saying? But like, also the thing that I'm thinking about now, which is kind of weird, like because his name is Ladies Love Cool James.
Yeah.
Does that mean his actual name is just Cool James? Like that's his real rap name?
That's a good question. Has anybody ever found out his last name?
I'm sure they have. Right?
Until us talking, I've never thought once to ask James what. You know what I'm saying? And that's how this stuff works. It just something becomes part of your lexicon, and then you never.
That's right. I'm like, what is it? But I have heard his full name before. It's James Todd Smith.
Oh, yep. Yep.
Todd Smith. His last name is just Smith. Ladies, LL Cool JTS. If we want to take it even further.
I like LLC James. He's like
that. No, that sounds like an actor for real. Like,
yep. So that's just you know what I mean. I dig it. But yeah, dude was super cool. You know, it was a very quick hello. But like, man, so I've been able to meet some biggins. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty dope.
I'm laughing because that's also Al Bundy's word for
yeah,
titties.
That's right.
Some biggins. Shit, man. Thank you for coming through. This is the inaugural relaunch. I said all kind of words that don't mean what I actually mean. This has been another relaunch. As you see, before I was in a studio space. Now I'm in a room with a couch. But we're back and we're continuing on.
Yes,
this has
Lord.
been Rufio Jones. This has been another episode of Eternal Invite. We will catch you all later. Catch us on the internets.
Yes, please.
Bye-bye.
There's my name right there.